Are you kidding me? You end the episode right there when we have some drama building up, some character development, and at the exact same time we find out what really happened to Naru in the past. And you're telling me you end the episode of Hanayamata right there. Okay. Episode. I enjoy the episode. It was a very good episode. I love the setup. I love the pacing and the execution of the episode. The episode flowed correctly. It wasn't too fast. It wasn't too slow. Every individual scene really had some different meaning to it. And I really love getting to see Sally and Machi have a connection where they're both sisters. That was a really interesting twist, which is kind of obvious if you think about it, that they were sisters. I mean, they look alike, and I got that entire, I guess, vibe from those two characters earlier on in this episode before it was revealed. And so I like how that was revealed, and we find out most likely how Machi is going to have a connection with our Yosakoi group. Now, I want to bring up something real quick. Now, as I stated, I think about 2 or 3 reviews back, and a couple of Chibis brought it to my attention before I brought it up, is that the title of the name Hanayamata has each, the 2 little words like Ha is Hana, so forth. I already explained a couple of reviews back. But there was an M, Hanayama, like a ma, so there had to be another club member for, Yosakoi. And so someone pointed out that it was Machi, since she technically has the first 2 letters starting in Hanayamata, M-A. And so clearly, most likely, Machi is going to join the Yosakoi group. And in turn, this is probably going to have it to where she can connect with her older sister. Because in this episode, we have 2 big points of drama in this episode. 2 big points that needs to be addressed. For one thing, Sally and her sister. Sally and Machi have some form of drama between each other, like it looks like it has something to do with grades or a job or something like that, because the person we see in a flashback when Machi's thinking back looks like Sally, or I'm guessing Sally and Machi's mother, that completely abandons her, or just, I guess, puts down something that she's done, because you can clearly see that, the person that, turned down whatever paper and Machi was giving to someone pretty much did not like it, and so I think that hurt her in the past, and most likely Sally was not supportive of her in the past. So most likely for this drama to be here, it's most likely going to be used for Machi to be able to fit into the Yosakoi group and actually be a member. Now, looking past that, the other subtle, I guess, drama build-up in this episode that actually had one little bit of foreshadowing in this episode. Right at the beginning of this episode, when you see Yaya telling them that they need more endurance, and she was shocked that Naru did not have that endurance like she used to, that was a complete reference to, I'm guessing, what happened in her past with cheerleading. Now, here is the big thing that comes to the table, and this is where the cliffhanger of this episode ends off of. And then you see Naru just collapse over and fall over, and in a flashback with Naru, you see those cheerleader bag beans? What the fuck? I can't even remember the name of the cheerleaders' little things. They shake around like, yo, yo! I definitely couldn't be a cheerleader if I can't even remember the name, so anyways. Besides that, you see, Naru see these things drop in her flashback, and she remembers to the current events that has correlation with the current events that's going on, and you see her looking at the crowd, and all these crowd, like, people look at her like they hate her or something, or they have a lot of malice towards Naru, and so clearly, in the past, Naru had a very tragic event to where most likely she used to be a lot more active and out there, and she used to want to be a part of cheerleading, and it was actually, cheerleading's quite like Yosakoi if I think about it, because you are dancing around, and you are with a group, doing the same type of dance, so cheerleading and a Yosakoi is very similar, and so I could see why Naru wanted to go into Yosakoi, because it's very similar, but the big thing is, what happened in the past to cause Naru to stop being a cheerleader, and most likely the events that happened in the past caused Naru to be like she was at the beginning of the series, to where she did not want to take her first step into Yosakoi, where she didn't want to make no friends and stuff like that. And so most likely we will find out next episode, hopefully, because a lot of the drama in this episode was really good, and I enjoyed the episode for the most part. So personally, everybody, tell me your thoughts about this episode of Hanayamata. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? Let me know in the comments below. I love all of you so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.